Hello everyone. Let's see if the stream started. Let's see. How is everybody's day going? I hope it's going great. I'm just gonna check the video to make sure that the microphone's actually working and that my computer isn't picking up the audio twice. I made the mistake last time. And how many times do I need to reload the page for it to show? Oh, probably a ton. Let me just go to Studio and Content, and then it'll show me. Oh yeah, there we go. Live with art. Here, let's see. And then it'll show me. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So, how is everybody doing? I found an old drawing of, or not old, I mean from this year, but still months old, of King Augustin, and I want to fine line it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I really am enjoying live streaming right now. It's something that I've done 3 times today, except one of the uploads. It recorded twice the audio because I had the stream chat open in YouTube on my computer, and it was recording desktop sound, so it sounded like double and canny. So I have that one as unlisted right now so that it can upload the HD version, and I can trim out the audio for that because I was really happy with what I did in the video, but not necessarily any of the audio except for the first 30 seconds, which was crazy. Now, it's weird going through this art because the older projects that I haven't finished feel a lot different to me in style because I had different ideas of how to draw things then, and as an artist you usually change so frequently that it's like, oh, one way that you were gonna do something doesn't always work now. So I'm seeing like ways of drawing lines that I probably wouldn't have done now, so it's weird to trace over them and to be like, oh, that makes sense. But anyways, this is still one of those pictures that I'm super proud of. Nonetheless, I can still adjust some things because this isn't the final ink. This is just a pencil sketch that I have shaded in, so there's no harm in it yet. He's got this dog nose, little dog nose. I totally would have done that one a little bit different stylistically now, but it's still good. I like having that second eyebrow peeking out. That's something that I like doing. Hold on, let me just check to make sure that this is actually live. Well, I can't seem to watch it on my phone, unfortunately. It's not letting me click on the live streams unless they've been up for a while, for some reason. It's kind of confusing. Sometimes I just don't understand YouTube. He always has to have little whiskers. Yes. And I'll fix this up a little bit. There we go. Now about the quality of my webcam. It has no autofocus. It's just sort of fixed on one particular length away. And there's no going around that. Not that I have found out. So I am actually have being delivered to me soon. I think it's the 14th. Hopefully I'll have it. Is a brand new high definition webcam that cost a lot more than this one, and it has autofocus. So hopefully it'll do the job that I'm looking for the streaming, so that this picture isn't blurry. And you guys could probably actually see it crisp. That's what I really am looking forward to. There we go. Now he has to wear his bit of fur coat here. I want to spend a long time on the coloring, though. I want the coloring to be exquisite. This was a piece that I really wanted to see colored, but I actually never got around to it. I was having a keep everything in pencil phase, but now I'm finding all those keep things in pencil phase artworks, and I'm so excited to put color to them. So I think that's pretty cool. Let me get my eraser. The pollen or whatever is making it hard to breathe, so if you hear my nose or heavy breaths, that is why. And I just find myself a little bit anxious today. But I'm doing alright. So that's why you're gonna hear weird breaths. Ooh, I forgot one of these. Uh-oh. There we go. And I gotta add my signature, of course. It costed so much to ship 3 of these little erasers. It was unbelievable. Yay! Sleeve to the rescue! And then... Moi. Miss Willow Artistry. With the little crown logo on it. So, now I just have to continue. Excuse me. Okay, nothing. I have to continue the line art. Sorry, everyone. Don't mind my laughing. We can move past this and just not talk about it. I'm tired. Alright, so I'm just gonna add some little details in here and some hatch shading. No one has to know. Anyways, funny. This is probably my go-to dragon character, if it's not random. Don't mind me. Everything, okay. So, moving past any silliness, I am very proud of this picture. Again, okay, so how I found this, along with that work-in-progress piece of the rainbow dragon puppet that I was working on months ago, is because I was looking through my big art box, it's like one of those sit-on boxes that you can open up to be a storage compartment. I got one of those at our town swap shed, and it was the coolest, cutest thing. So I decided to put all of my artwork and artwork supplies in there. And that was really cool. But I forgot about a lot of the stuff that was in it. And I went and looked, and I found so many work in progresses that I'd abandoned. And most of them were actually in a style that suits me enough today. And I've been trying to actually bring them to completion. So, here's my colored pencil stash. Lovely. With a basket again I found at my swap shed. So, I'm going to use a nice red. King Augustin's a beautiful red color. And start to color him in. That's a little bit bright red for me, but I really don't mind. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I can always shade it and add some more detail. He's supposed to be almost a maroon. A little closer, at least. Wait, did something just reload? Wait, let me see that again. I guess not. But I am pretty happy for... I am pretty happy. Wow! What a video! What a video! Okay, so, anywho, I don't really remember what I was just talking about. But, yeah, I have to go to work a little later. This is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna be thinking about this all night long. Oh man. I'll be laughing about it like 5 hours from now. Well, alright then. So, coloring looks alright for now. I'm pretty happy with that red. And so, don't mind my giggles. My partner's being so rude. And it's hilarious. Anyways, alright. I forgot to draw the back ear. Aw, man. I was also in a phase during this art where I would draw, like, the silhouette version of the other feature on the other side. So, I would have drawn the spike of the other ear. Maybe I did, and maybe I erased it. I probably forgot to, but I think it's fine. It should be alright without it. It's still Miss Willowy. I've got to do a little bit darker here for his eyelid. Perfect. Perfect and wonderful. All the way. And the shading is almost done for this part. I do want to complete drawings on my stream. Maybe not full projects if it's a 3D thing, but at least the drawing itself is something that I aim towards, because when I go to make my thumbnail, I like to use the finished piece. So I'm going to try very hard to, within the next half hour max, complete this. And it shouldn't take so long. The coloring does take a while, but this is a small scale drawing. And I'm halfway done with the horn. Let me make sure that this isn't recording double now that I'm almost done with the draw. Let me make sure. Good, okay. Perfect, that's what I want to hear from my stream. In the beginning, I liked to make his horns almost like a brown-purple mix. Again, like maroon, like the rest of them, but it's always sort of manifested into like a grayish purple. The inside of his hat, the same thing, but just much brighter. I sometimes use a bright orangey red for this part, but it changes here and there, the color of the velvet. He might have multiple hats, you don't know. He's rich. I mean, he's a king. He's as old as time. He's basically a god. And a bit of bright red for his tongue. Very lightly. Copper glasses. Oh, that's not copper. This is more of a copper. And his eyes. And his crown. You've got to use, if you have a little bit of a color somewhere, it always looks really good to have a little bit of that color somewhere else too. That's what I really enjoy doing. There we go. I'm just going to shade that really quick with a reddish orange. Just a tad. Perfect. Alright, nice. He has kind of a pinkish for his hair. And then a darker pink for his neck plates. So, where's a good color? Where's a good color for that? This one might be well. Yeah, I just have to not press very hard and then that looks pretty good. A little bit of shading. Can't hurt. Already where I have hatch shading, but that's fine. Extra details is always good. Practicing skills. Also, I'm practicing a skill today of forgetting about a project, coming back to it months later, and being able to pick up easily where I left off. There we go. I'm gonna give him a dark brown nose. Oh, I forgot. Where is that pink? I just put it down. He has a beard. I forgot. Oh, that is not the same pink. Apparently, there was also a short colored pencil right where oh, that was it. Right where I picked up. That was a little bit different. I'm going to shade the hair a little bit with a purple to get this color out of the way a little bit more. I don't really color purple things that often. I'm trying to use more dark blue lately. So, I'm not very used to it, is what I can say. I'm going to also shade his horns with a dark purple. There we go. I'm going to use a very light shading of brown over his fur. It's not his fur, it's just part of a coat he wears. And a little bit brown shading on his teeth. Just 'cause. Just so that it comes to life a little bit more. There we go. Little bit of kind of like a yellow. I'm just going to brush over this very lightly so that it has some color. Ooh, I forgot more of his pink. Alright, where's the correct brush? Brush? No, that's yellow. Where's the correct marker? There, the marker? No, colored pencil. My friends, I've lost it. Alright. His spikes, I'm going to make pretty dark too. Yeah, I can't forget on his spikes. Perfect. Little bit darker shading. A little shading on some of his scales. If I'm not going to do all of them, I just want to at least get a couple done. So that it looks like it pops a little bit better. A little bit more on the sides. Some spots. I know this is a little bit purple. Deep magenta. It still works because he's sort of reddish. Or, well, he is red. But this just emphasizes that color a little bit where there isn't red. Well, I think this piece is actually good. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. I will see you guys next time. Have a great one.